Om Shanti, good morning. In next 5 minutes, we will revise today's Sakar Murli's main points. And today's Murli points are relevant not only from a spiritual point of view, but also from our Lokic life point of view. So let us start. Essence. Sweet children, never take the law into your own hands. If someone makes a mistake, report it to the Father, and the Father will caution that soul. And this point is very important, really very important. Even in our worldly affairs, if someone makes any mistake, we need to report it to the appropriate authorities, and we should never take the law into our own hands. Similarly, in the spiritual world or in the world of our karma, if someone makes a mistake and if we try to retaliate, this is like another mistake. So we cannot correct a mistake by making another mistake. The right way to correct a mistake is to report it to the appropriate authority, and in our case the appropriate authority is the Father, one Father, spiritual Father, and the Father will caution that soul, and this is only our responsibility. Similarly, today's question is, what contract does the Father have? Answer is, only the one Father has the contract of removing the children's defects. When the Father hears of the children's weaknesses, he explains to them with love. Here we can underline explains with love to help them remove them. If you children see anyone's weakness, don't take the law into your own hands. It is a mistake to take the law into your own hands. So this is very important point from day-to-day life point of view, because there will be many instances in our life, day-to-day life, where we will come across like such people who are making some kind of mistake, one or another. So simply, we need not to take law into our hands. We need to just report to the seniors or to the Father, right? So it is very important point. So Baba further explaining here, the government does not allow anyone to take the law into his own hands. If someone punches another person, he is not punched in retaliation. He is reported and a case is filed against him. So the right way is just report to the higher authorities. Here too, you children should never answer back to anyone. You children should never answer back to anyone. Simply tell Baba. Only the one Baba will caution everyone. And Baba will show you a very sweet method. He will give you teachings with great sweetness. So this is very important. Baba's method is not revengeful. Baba's method is very sweet and corrective, reformative. Baba's focus is on reformation, not retaliation. But what happens in the actual world? We try to retaliate. So that is not the right way. So focus is on Baba will show you a very sweet method, and he will give you teachings with great sweetness. And another important point is to Murli's. Okay, everyone has one weakness or another. As yet, none of you has become perfect. Some have a certain defect and others have another defect. This is also a very important point to become detached observer, or to see everyone's part in a more accurate way. Nobody is perfect, right? Some have a certain defect and others have another defect. So it is okay. Rather, we need to help them. So the only Father has this contract to removing those, right? And another emphasis in today's Murli is on Murli itself. So Baba is saying, you children must never miss a Murli. It is the Murli that is remembered. If you miss a Murli, it is like being absent from school. So this is very important point. If you miss a Murli, It is like being absent from the school. And this is the school of unlimited father. You must not miss this for even a day. Right? So now let us come to the dharana point. First point is never defame anyone when you see their defects. Don't speak of anyone's defects everywhere. Never let go of your sweetness. Never become angry or oppose anyone. So we can see what happens when we speak of someone's defects anywhere or everywhere. We lose our sweetness. We are no more sweet. So in order to retain our sweetness, we need not to speak ill of anybody. Just report to the Father and Father will take care of it. So never become angry and never oppose anyone. Second point is only the one Father reforms everyone. Therefore, tell everything to the one Father and become unadulterated. Never miss a Murli. So this is emphasis. Today's blessing is very important, a complicated one, but let us focus on it. May you be an embodiment of Dharana, who makes the offering of the consciousness of I, of body consciousness, into the sacrificial fire. So when there is a sacrificial fire, we offer something. So what we need to offer right now, consciousness of I and body consciousness. So when there is not the consciousness of I in your thoughts or your dreams, when you have the awareness of your eternal soul conscious form, when the soundless chant Baba, Baba continues to emerge, you would then be said to be an embodiment of Dharana, a true Brahmin. When you Brahmins sacrifice the consciousness of I, that is your old nature and sanskaras of this world, into this great sacrificial fire, the old world will be sacrificed. So it is a very important point. What does it mean, consciousness of I? When we say I, that does not mean just a word, rather that means our old nature and sanskaras of this old world. So just as you were instruments to create this sacrificial fire, in the same way now make the final offering and become instruments for its completion. So this is very important point. So we Brahmins are not only responsible for the initiation of this fire, but also for the completion. And completion will be done only when we make the last offering. And what is the last and the final offering? Consciousness of I. So this is our responsibility. And the slogan is to claim the certificate of contentment from oneself, from service and from everyone, is to become an embodiment of success. So this is simple formula. Embodiment of success means 3 certificates, and these 3 are oneself, from service and from everyone. So there are many points to churn upon throughout the day, and let us keep an emphasis on this thing. Today we will not see anybody's mistake, and if something comes up, then we will report to the Father simply. We will not take the law into our own hands, and we will not lose our sweetness. So let us give some moments to it and inculcate this into our today's practice. Om Shanti. Have a Avyakt day.